Hi there, beautiful souls. I'm Michelle Duquet. Welcome to my channel, Soulful and Unplugged. So today there's a couple of things I want to talk about. The first one is some sad news. My beautiful Roxy passed away about a week ago. It happened pretty quickly. She was going into heart failure. She had a heart condition, but at almost 18, it became very clear to me that although she wasn't suffering, she was still wagging her tail and eating all her meals. It became very clear that within maybe a matter of weeks or a month, she would be in a crisis situation in high distress. And I made the most humane decision I could, which was to give her the beautiful send off that she deserved. It was incredibly peaceful. It was at home. She was surrounded by people that love her, and she was eating treats out of my hand till the very end. It was extraordinary, and she left quite a legacy. I was really touched. I mean, I'm getting cards from neighbors, beautiful flowers like these ones, gifts. It's been really touching how deeply people are grieving her loss, you know? It's because she was so joyful. Like everywhere she went, she gave joy to everyone. And so I thought, oh, well, I should say something on my channel because I know that you guys loved her too. She was really, really, really special. And one of the things that this has brought to the forefront for me is um, how this can affect your life in a positive way. You know, grief is very personal. Everybody grieves differently. But the last 2 years of taking care of a senior dog, geriatric dog, have been at a lot of sacrifice on my part. Gladly, of course, I did it with full of love and so many great moments that we had together. Even till the end, we would go on long 1 hour walks in the morning and 1 hour walks in the afternoon in this carry-on case, I called it, with her forelegs sticking out, and she loved it because she couldn't walk the way she used to be able to walk. But there's this feeling that I have since she passed that her loss comes with a great gift. See, I feel she's on a big adventure right now. I had a vision as she was passing that she was running up to my mom and giving her her happy dance. I have a video of that. I'll show you the video. It's extraordinary. My mom has passed, and as she was passing, I say, "Go see Momo. Momo's waiting for you. Go see Momo." And I just saw her, you know, greeting my mom with her happy tail and everything. Now, it's painful to say goodbye. You know, you spend 18 years with a pet. It's painful and it's sad, but at the same time, this is the gift of her loss. The gift of her loss is the new life I get to live. This morning, I spent the morning at this really fun taping of this TV show that my friends invited me to go watch and be part of the audience. And it was so much fun. It was so much joy. And to not have to worry about her, to not have to just stress over leaving her alone. I mean, at the end, I couldn't leave her alone for more than 2 hours at the most. And it just seemed like her life could be better and my life could be better. And together we could, through the grief of her loss, celebrate a new adventure and a new life we get to live. Her in the energetic world and me continuing on this physical plane. But the world is completely open to me now. I get to visit my friend in Paris. I get to go see her. I have friends in Seattle, California. I have friends all over and I can travel. She was almost 18. And that's the thing about dedicating your caregiving to a senior dog. It is very special. There's something very unique about it. And what it does is it like bit by bit, I was saying goodbye to her. So when the end came, it wasn't traumatic. It wasn't a shock. It was something that I felt I could give her a beautiful ending to the beautiful life, and that she was giving me back my life. It's sad, of course, but I really wanted to let you know that she passed away because I know how many of you just loved her, and I just got a kick out of her. Okay, now the second thing I want to talk about. I got a few comments about people asking me to comment post-election, and that's not what I do. That's not my channel. That's not the kind of energy reading I do. Mine is really long term. I'm in it for the long game. And what this is about a spiritual awakening. But what I do want to explain energetically is what's going on. So, this is a phase of a transitional chaos that we are in right now. Everything is, I mean, I've been talking about that for months and months and months. Everything's being thrown up in the air, and it causes chaos. But what I talk about in the long-term awakening, the long game of consciousness awakening, is a broadening of consciousness, and that this world will always reflect the consciousness of the souls that live in it. The only thing you can do that is the absolute best for the world is to work on your consciousness. Bring yourself to the consciousness of love. Bring yourself to the consciousness of forgiveness. Bring yourself to the consciousness of acceptance. Bring yourself to the consciousness of oneness. Put yourself in someone else's shoes. Find out, walk in their shoes and find out why did they vote that way? Why are they making that decision? And you will see that we are not all that different. The consciousness of oneness is where we are going, and we're going there, but it's long term. It's not a short fix. And as hard as it is for you to forgive others, to think of others as part of this oneness consciousness, that's the hard work you have to do. Give yourself that homework of trying to get there, because that's really all that we can do. If this new consciousness brings you to activism, that's beautiful. That's great, because you will learn that activism is not violent. Activism is peaceful activism, and we can all do that. But plan on a long-term game and can bring yourself back to one day at a time. Just for today. Just for today, I will find moments of peace. Just for today, I will work on forgiving that person that I think I can't forgive. Just for today, I will work on the lessons that these beautiful animals, these dogs, give us. And that is what I got from Roxy. I got this incredible lesson of unconditional love, non-judgment, and acceptance. No matter what I did, she accepted me. And when she passed, I was left with this feeling like what I did, it just could have been better. I could have been better, could have been better. And then I went into a meditation and I tapped into the Akashic records and I asked for a reading on what it was that I was feeling. And the message I got is that dogs are giving unconditional love, non-judgment, and acceptance. As humans, we have to work at it. We have to work very hard to reach that level of consciousness. And only when we do, at the very personal level, can that level of awareness and consciousness be reflected in the world. Once that happens, everything will fall into place. The technologies, free energy, all those things will fall into place. But it's when we pit one against the other that we're doomed to fail. And all I can say is, you know, my wish is that I could be the human being that my dog thought I was, because I know I wasn't. And the way she loved me unconditionally, accepted me unconditionally, and had no judgment whatsoever is the greatest lesson she could have ever given me. And for that, I thank her from the bottom of my heart. I thank her, and I thank you for being with me on this journey. Sending lots of love. Bye for now.